In several art schools, like here in the Omani Society for Fine Arts, spaces and materials for Omani artists are provided for their free artistic development. More and more Omanis are taking advantage of these opportunities.
This is the letter Alif, the first letter in Arabic alphabet. Sometimes it takes a lifetime. Until now I'm still learning, so I have not reached the level which I can be given permission to write or sign my name under my work. Still, this is just the beginning. This is the easiest part of it. I have to make some finishings, which we call them in Arabic tartish. The finishings, the touches, final touches of. See, this is the smallest pen which I use, and also we use you have to straighten this to make it look straight. Imagine the work has 3 or 4 or 5 words, so I have to go through all the letters in the work itself, in the plate. I'm doing this very fast just to finish. Actually, for one letter it takes me probably 1 hour to do. More than this.
The young Omani artist Saleh Al-Alawi deals with global politics in his work.
The artist is influenced by the situation around him. This painting is about Baghdad. I try to embody Baghdad in the form of a woman, bound and almost completely destroyed. These are buildings destroyed and crushed, and even the mosque here was not spared from this destruction. I try to show the situation of Baghdad, which used to be one of the most beautiful cities of the world.
Within the last few years, a private art market has begun to develop in Oman for the first time. The collectors are not buying just antiques, but also modern art. Particularly popular here are works by Omani artists who do not just copy Western traditions, but who fuse abstraction with Islamic tradition.
In the gallery here we try to promote mainly Omani art. It first started with traditional art, but more and more in the last 3 years it became contemporary art. Still with a small section of classic art because people still like it. But we can see that there's a market growing for contemporary art, and especially Omani art.
Do you think the Omanis, the young generation, accept the modern art?
For sure. It was very difficult for them before because they had to keep within traditions, the tradition being the landscapes and the more common art with palm trees and camels and beautiful landscape. But they wanted to use bright colors and express their own feelings. And therefore they can now use a lot of abstract art, contemporary, and they use their own symbols, so they can be much more, they can create on their canvases what they really want to express without having been to art school. They're all self-taught, and the result we see is wonderful. I mean, those bright colors are incredible.
The Omani artist Madni al-Bakri was born on the tropical island of Zanzibar. Through his creations, he's managed to land on the international art stage. He calls his paintings calligraffiti. They combine Arabic calligraphy with African and Islamic patterns and graffiti-like colors.
على حبيبك محمد اللهم صل وسلم على
As seafarers and sailors, the Omanis were involved in a lively exchange with other cultures for thousands of years. Here they developed the ability to integrate elements of other cultures into their own without losing their own identity. Drawing on this experience, the Omanis are developing modern art in their own way and in accordance with Islam.
يا مؤيد يا ممجد يا إمام القبلتين اللهم صل وسلم على حبيبك محمد اللهم صل وسلم على حبيبك محمد رسول الله